Welcome back. Our survival challenge. Made it through another night, and nothing too exciting happened here. Just same old keeping these full. I'm pretty excited to see what that trailer full of gold nets us. However, I was looking just a minute ago at the what the price currently is, and I don't know if it like rises throughout the day, but it's definitely more than it was, so that should still be pretty worthwhile. So we'll get this thing filling back up, and we'll see where we end up on that one. Yeah, 15,000 liters. Not really sure how they measure this, but got a whole friggin' bunch. And somehow it's all staying on the trailer, which is also a bonus. Oh yeah, 141,000. I'd say that more than paid for all the stones we put into it. That's definitely profitable. Still kind of on the fence if it's too profitable. What we're trying to do here. I'm definitely gonna throw some more trailerfuls of stones in there though. Let's see, with our newfound fortune, probably a good idea to get those sheep going. Wow, that is substantially larger. Too many animal pens. I have no animal pens. What are you talking about, game? Huh. That's weird. I wonder if I have like a mod conflict or something. I don't have money. Too many animal pens. But I have none. Talking about, game. There are too many animal pens. Hold just a minute. I will look into that. Alrighty, so I've done some digging, and I think I found out what the issue was. So, down here in challenge mode mod, uh, these animal husbandry limits were set on deactivated. So I think for whatever reason the mod was disabling me from purchasing those things. So I've since changed that, and hopefully that will get me able to purchase this. I even went through and like sold this plot of land, testing real quick to see if it was the shop. Somehow there were just like a ton of pins crammed in there. That was not the case. So, moment of truth. Does this work? Yeah, it sure does. Nice. So trying to think, how are these things set up? So I'm thinking this first one I will do just right over here. We can get, I don't think we have enough, gosh, cows are expensive. I don't think we're really ready to do cows or pigs and stuff just yet, but we should be able to get some of these guys. I don't know is that there is any difference between any of these. I'm gonna go ahead and order like 10 adults. And then what's the max we can go to here? Looks like 60. Okay. So I'll order those. And yeah. I mean, it might take a while for them to all fill up and whatnot, but that is a start. Let me push some bales over their way. This is about the point I should start thinking of some type of apparatus to move these things around efficiently, even if it's just a trailer or something. For right now, we just have our brute force method. It works and all that. It's just not especially efficient. Case in point. This will at least be enough to get them started. Okay, it already took it. That makes a little more sense. I guess let's look at the shop. What do we have? For one, anything exciting on sale? Sprayer's not the worst, but I don't think we're really in the market for it just yet. Hmm. If I was looking for a... Is it a bale loader I'm looking for? Let's see. Since this is so darned affordable, let me just get this guy. And then we can get a little bale, Oh, they would not have one. Okay, we'll sell that real quick. Quick way to lose some money. Okay, let's do our homework this time. This guy here, combinations. This can do all of the things. That's what we're looking for. Does it have... I think we could probably get by on a silage fork. It's kind of expensive, but I don't really think we need the bespoke bale fork there. Yeah, I think we will get that. So we'll get you. And combinations. Get one of these. That'll also help when we get our silage pit up and running. Still have a decent amount of money left. We might be able to get at least, I think it's a spinnery to turn it into cloth. Oh yeah, this thing has no problems doing this, which is nice. Just park these over here. Okay. Jeez, those things are hungry. How much do I have in reserve? It's quite a bit. If it comes down to it, we can definitely have more stuff we can mow. I think that should be enough food for them for quite a while. I think I still have some more grass bales kicking around. And that is it for grass bales. Let's look at our calendar thing here. Right now, we can't plant hardly anything. We could plant cotton. Doesn't do us much good. Next month, we'll definitely get some sugar beet in the ground since we have the harvester. No sense in not getting that going. We can't plant grass, which is kind of a bummer. Let's look at the spinnery. Was it production? Sawmill, wood turner. Just making sure they don't have one of their own. I'm curious about that mine shaft down the line. I feel like that'd be pretty cool. Cool. So there's this guy here. Do I have any others? Tailor shop. Nope. Okay. Which one was it? There we go. So this guy here, probably want to keep it kind of near rest of the wool production. I don't actually know where pallets are gonna spawn here. Oh, it looks like right in front there. So maybe I'll do right over here. I don't like that really. Okay. Back it up just a little bit. That's better. While I'm doing that, I'm gonna fix my road here. A couple of spots. Jeez, what is the road made out of? Just dirt? Probably. Forget. Let's change brush size. Okay. There was this spot here too. I think that should be alright. I might get rid of this little guy too at some point. But for right now, yeah, it should be alright. Neat. Little OCD things taken care of. Still have a little bit of money to play with, and that's good. Should probably get the gold cooking again. Do one more lap with this guy. I do have lots of grass I can cut if we decide we need more. I don't think there's what, like 60 sheep in there or something. I don't think they're gonna chew through all that just yet. These were some big bales we put in. Jeez, thirsty already. Okay, so get you on the trailer. And trying to think, I guess I'll do a load of stones to keep this guy going. And maybe a load of manure. I suppose the methane is never a bad thing to keep going. Certainly a lot more affordable. Alright. Some stones. Man, I will tell you, it is real easy to spend a lot of money in this game. Hopefully, our sheep and fabric and stuff will start producing pretty quickly. I mean, I know long-term clothes. Pretty sure they sell for quite a bit. Can have a look here. I don't think it's a bad industry to be in. What am I looking for? What's metal go for? It doesn't say. Fabric. And that's 3,000. Clothes is 8,000. That's pretty darn good. And I think the only real input is going to be just grass for those guys, so that should be pretty big. I'm definitely going to keep it on manure for the time being, since there is no real point in using potatoes. They're just that much more expensive to produce. Down the line, eventually, when we just have heaps of them coming out of the ground, it wouldn't be a bad idea to switch over. But since we're buying the materials, this is definitely the most cost-effective thing I've found. I guess I haven't tried like digestate and slurry, whatnot. Maybe those are slightly better deal. Oh, speaking of which, I could probably get a manure pit set up. I'm just thinking right now, like if I am gonna put a clothing place in, I might end up moving that spinnery, because there's not a whole heck of a lot of room over there. I could cut some of those trees and stuff down, but it seems a bit excessive to have to do. Yeah, ideally I would have the clothes closer to the road. That's it will be the thing being sold. Kind of tough to say. We got lots of room to expand over here too. I could do it on the other side of that thing. I just wasn't sure if I was going to place another sheep pen in there. We'll find out here in a little bit. Okay, I have 13K right now. What am I looking at for methane? Doing alright on that. It's my manage thing. Do I have that active on manure? I do not. The spinnery I will activate on wool. So yeah, eventually I will have stuff spawning right up here. Be nice. 70 animals so far. Do I want to get some more? I guess it would make it a little quicker. It's not horrendously expensive. That's exactly what I have, so we'll do it. That's all of them will buy for this pen. Just let them double up. That's producing away. We already got another pallet of gold here real quick. Might just run this down with the forklift. There. Easy 9,400 bucks. I don't know if I got this one at the end very well, so make sure it gets what it needs. I think down the road I will trim that field just a little bit so I can put my equipment storage right about on that corner. Not sure if there's any like better spot than any other, but it's the one that jumps out to me, like where it would make sense, kind of behind all these guys. Alright, might as well get our trailer back in position. The gold's back up and running. I think I will do another couple of loads of stones into it. It's an unconventional way to back a trailer up. I like it. That would be the smartest. almost thinking with how much materials hauling we're doing with a trailer, it wouldn't be a bad idea to get like a semi, slightly bigger capacity trailer. Certainly save some hours on this thing. I don't actually know how the wear and tear works on machinery in this. And I know it certainly affects prices of like what you can sell stuff for. I don't know if it actually affects like how it's operating, if at some point it just gets too beat up to work. Let's see. The stones. So as far as I can figure, for every 10,000 liters of stones, so roughly $5,000, I end up pretty much doubling the money. Which is not too bad. I'm not really sure on the gold pricing, how the hell that works. It seems like it's all over the place. I'm sure we can catch it eventually when it's really, really high. That would be pretty nice. Since we can't really plant anything right now, it's probably just a good time to get stuff tidied up and whatnot. I do wish we had just a little bit more money so we can get our sheds built, but we should, before the day's over, be able to afford some of it, I think. Not sure actually how expensive those are. That might be something worth having a look in the shop. If I go to construction, sheds. So they're all over the place. Depends, I guess, how big and fancy you want it to be. Kind of like the idea of one of these guys. It's a storage shed. I don't know if that means like it has a... How do I... Yeah, I think that'd be pretty neat. Something like that. We don't have enough money for it right now, but just playing with placements and stuff, that'd be kind of cool over here. Definitely give us, I think, enough room. Can't really tell the difference between these two. Is one bigger? This has like a wall at the end of it. I definitely think it'd be nice to be able to drive through it. That open shed isn't terrible. We can sleep in a park bench. There's an idea. I do like this guy here. It's like a shed and our little house. Be kind of neat. Kind of like the idea of it being like over here and then that long tunnel thing next to it. It's a possibility. We might wait till after we harvest that field or jump it into that, but definitely something to look forward to. At least we kind of have a price in mind. I think this is the last load of stones I'll do for right now. I might do one more manure if I have enough. It's not gonna have enough for the manure. That's alright. We have more than enough methane for the time being. I could sell some of it, I suppose. Definitely just seems to take a crap ton of stones to make the gold. I think we will hop on the wheel loader after this and kind of get our silage stacked up somewhere. That's another thing. When this is done, I wanted to check how far along our silage is. Are they... Oh, cool. So they're completely done at this point. Curious, in liters, if it gives me liters, how much each of these is. 5,500 liters. Interesting. Okay, so how is the best way to do this? Am I able to... I was trying to... This might be kind of tricky to get flipped over. Ideally, I would like them flat side down. Oh, so close. Alright, where do we want to store these things? I think for right now, since we don't have a whole heck of a lot happening over here, I might just do them, oh, thank goodness. I thought for a minute that was gonna tear that field apart. I think we'll do them back here. Right this second. Still got, what is it, one on its side. Aw, you. I will call that good enough. I think I see the appeal of square bills now. Oh, we had it. Alright. Let's mercilessly run this thing over. Alright, do I have any more? I don't think so. Good. So that's settled. Let's get... I guess we'll turn the engine off here. This guy here. Give him some water. Yeah. Alrighty. Let's see, we got another gold pellet. Awesome. This guy here. Get some manure cooking. I'm sure we've already used all the stuff we had. How is this on methane? That's quite a bit. Maybe I'll hold off on manure. Just trying to think as far as areas for sugar beets coming up. It would be nice to get one more field before that happens. I think we still need a different planter. I don't think the one we have is able to plant sugar beets, so that's something we're gonna have to save up for. Definitely gonna want a sprayer and stuff. I suppose I haven't actually taken this thing over to the dealership to see if what kind of repairs and stuff it needs. It's pretty substantially discounted, so I suspect it's got a little bit of work it needs. Really, 30 hours, that's pretty darn low. I know with the sugar beets you also need to like cut the greens of them. I don't know if this thing does that, so that might be another piece of equipment we end up needing. Alright, let's see. This guy. Oh, easy. I don't give two about the paint. I mean, mean, it sure looks like the paint's in good enough condition to me. So I'm thinking tomorrow I will plant the field we limed up and everything. I'll get that guy planted with the sugar beets. I might expand it just a touch. This is a pretty ambitious area that I set aside for our work area. But yeah, this would be something to get that started. Might get a sawmill before long and get some of these trees dealt with. They're stifling us a little bit here. Can't say I really want to plant too much in this area, but lots of good trees here. And on this side too, quite a few. I think that requires a few more pieces of equipment we don't really have just yet, but something we can work towards pretty easily. How are we doing on food? Pretty good. That thing's cruising along. We will need to start replacing some of the items we've sold. Like our stump grinder is going to be useful before we plant. I don't really know about the plow, and I guess it's not a bad thing to have. This little tractor I've been on the fence with a million times, but it is just solid. No complaint. Trying to think, are there any other goodies we are in need of? Definitely gonna need, I think that's our baler. That would be pretty nice. Definitely something I would like to get. We're also gonna need a planter. So I think we'll get some more of this gold sold while we can. Be nice to get our baler back if we can. Definitely think we're onto something with the gold. That's a refreshing amount every time we sell it. But yeah, I think we'll end this episode here. And next time it'll be planting time. I would like to save up enough to maybe get another field. I think that's kind of ambitious for, you know, we have to get a new planter, well, really just a planter. We might need something to mow, just to keep these guys topped up. I think they're good for probably an episode or two, though. So yeah, next time we'll get some fields in the ground, and yeah, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you in the next one. Cheers.